At a Senate Judiciary confirmation hearing, Senator Dick Durbin of Illinois questioned James Maxwell, a nominee for district judge for the state of Mississippi, about a ruling he upheld involving an inmate's possession of a cell phone in prison. Watch his explanation of the ruling right here.
Justice Maxwell, in Nash versus State, you upheld a 12-year sentence for a defendant convicted of a misdemeanor, 12 years, convicted of a misdemeanor for possessing a cell phone while in jail. You wrote, and I quote in that decision, while obviously harsh, the sentence is not grossly disproportionate. 12 years in prison for a misdemeanor possession of a cell phone. Please explain.
Senator, first, I would like to clarify that I was not the trial judge in that particular case, and this was not a misdemeanor charge. It was a felony offense that was charged by the district attorney, and our role as the Mississippi Supreme Court was to decide whether that was a lawful sentence within the parameters set by the legislature, and it fell within the parameters that were set by the Mississippi legislature, and it was a 9-0 decision by our Supreme Court on that question, whether it was a lawful sentence.
The defendant had a wife and 3 children that depended on him, had been staying out of trouble with the law for nearly a decade since his prior conviction. The crime was victimless, and the facts suggested his crime was accidental and likely caused by a failure in booking procedures. And yet you thought 12 years for a misdemeanor was warranted?
Senator, I did not impose my personal thoughts about that particular sentence. What I did was follow the letter of the law.
But the range, what was the range of sentencing in that?
The range was up to 15 years in
From
prison.
what low number? 6 years, right?
I don't remember the minimum range. We were just looking
I think
at
it was 6.
whether it was within the parameters.
12 years for possession of a cell phone.
For more congressional news, stay tuned to Congress Clips, and thanks for watching.